We're going on an adventure, we're going on an adventure. Hello everyone, it's Chris at YouTube, Daddy here. Happy Bank Holiday Monday. It's 6:30 now, I've finished work. Typical Bank Holiday Monday, by 3 o'clock everybody's jumped on the coaches or on the trains and they're all gone home. The Blackpool back to normal. So I went home and then Karen sent me out to get some chips. Now the problem is, chippies never open on Sundays, do they? Not normal chippies. And I don't think they open on Bank Holiday Mondays either. But we're going to go and have a hunt to see if we can find a normal fish and chip shop. Not a touristy fish and chip shop, you know what I would class as a normal fish and chip shop. So first of all, we'll go and see if the one up at Horside is open. Harrowside, Horside is one of the two anyway. Harrowside. We're going to see if that's open because I'm not sure it will be open today, being a Bank Holiday Monday. It still baffles me why Chip is shut on a Sunday. Okay, where's this guy going? So I'm going to say, as you say, the Harrowside chippy. I like that chippy. So I thought, why not? I've not done a driving video for a bit because obviously I've been busy the weekend. But that's it. The Bank Holiday weekends are all over. The young farmers have all gone home. They've all jumped on their tractors and got their bales of hay. They've all gone home. Well, apparently the train station was absolutely mobbed this morning. They're all going home. And as I said, by 3 o'clock, that's it, all over on a Bank Holiday weekend, on a Bank Holiday Monday, because obviously everybody's been in the weekend, has to go home, back to work, back to school. So the next big holiday for us will be Whit Week, Whitsun. That's the end of the month. And it's typical, isn't it? Not dropping a hint to anybody, it is my birthday in Whit Week. 29th of May, just write down in your calendar. I expect lots of happy birthday messages and I will be the big sum of 57. Oh my god, that's nearly 60. That is so old. I know there's one on Waterloo Road that's open. That's always open, but to be truthful, I've only been there one and it wasn't that good. It was a bit there. I think the Blanchard chips are just interesting. Oh, dee-dah car, dee-dah, dee-dah, dee-dah. That's it. I'm happy now we've seen a dee-dah. So on Lytham Road at the moment, in this corner, this is the roundabout on Lytham Road and Waterloo Road. Oh, look at them pretty benches. All the benches have been painted pretty colours. There used to be a really good chippy on Bond Street. Well, obviously that's shut, like most of Bond Street, to be fair. But that was a really good chippy, that was. So we're still on Lytham Road at the moment. I know a lot of people like me driving around the streets and stuff like that, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bob into one of these side streets now and show you where the local primary school is. For anybody who's thinking of moving here and needs to know where the local primary school here. It's on here, on Severn Road, and this is Thames. This is the one that Becky went to. Becky went to this primary school. It's meant to be a reasonably good primary school. It was alright when Becky was there, but obviously that was a few years ago now. So this is Thames Primary School here. You can see the Pleasure Beach in the distance there. The only problem here, it is difficult for parking. The parking is quite bad for dropping kids off. Where should we go? We'll go the other way. Let's go down this way. Well, can't go down this way, it's a dead end. Okay, well, we can have a look at the houses anyway. I've had a lot of feedback where people say the best videos they like are when I drive down random streets and they can have a look at all the residential areas. So there we go, another residential area. Quite nice houses actually here. Somebody was asking me on one of the bit when I did that video around Stanley Park the other day and saying these houses are a bit too expensive for me, and they were asking me how much they are. They're around the £300,000 mark for a decent chunky one. £250,000 to £300,000 mark around there, so they are a quite a weighty price. I need to sell a few more burgers. No, absolutely not. I'm not moving ever again anyway. Not after the last time I moved. I like where I live anyway. I've got a lovely garden. I'm cracking on with the garden. I finally got rid of that paddling pool that was in there. There was a paddling pool in there that we inherited when we got the house, and I finally cut it to bits. Back on Little Road, and I want to check if this chip is open down here. On Harrow side. Can't believe I've been cooking all day that Karen sends me out to go get some chips. Duck's Coffee Company. That must be new. Because that was originally a bank, and then after that it was a funeral directors. Well, I'm just looking to see this chippy day. Open. I'm going to be. I don't think it will be. No. Why do they shut on bank holiday Mondays? Why? Where else can I go? Is that one of Highfield Road's open? That could be open. We're not that far away. We're going to check down Highfield Road. I'll just spin round here. And we'll see if that one by Highfield School is open. So this is Harrowside Lane here, and when we cross the road here, that takes us onto Highfield Road. And there's a decent chippy. I think I've done a review of it before for you guys. There is a decent chippy down here. We've been down here a few times. So there's a lot of estate agents down here. Letting, sales, investment. These are the big corporate ones seem to be up on Church Street, but down here seem to be the small independent estate agents. They aren't names I've heard of. Yeah, we've got a few big ones here, like Broomheads, JJ Lettings, Kenricks, people like that, Square Rooms, that's who I bought my property off, and stuff like that. But there are quite a few small independent ones as well. Anyway, we're still on the Highfield Road. We just crossed Highfield Road and St Anne's Road. Big football field, playing football fields on the left hand side there. And there's a chippy down this direction. It could be, is it here? It's here, is it? This is it. Let's see if it's open. Nope, it's not open either. Why? Why do they have to shut on a bank holiday Monday? I know you have people shouting at telly saying they can have a bank holiday Monday off as well, but you know, at least one or two should be open. Okay. So it looks like none of the independent chippies are open. I could always go to, I don't know. Let's go down this way. Let's go and have a look at this. I think this takes us to Pedder's Way. I think. I could be wrong. Yes, this takes us onto Pedder's Way. That house on the right hand side there, I looked at that. When I was thinking about buying a house up here. Nice house, nice area, but the problem was it was too small. So let's go left here. Let's see what's down here. St Christopher's Church. Can't think what road this is. I know we're headed towards Waterloo Road, I think. Yeah, we're coming towards the Waterloo pub. Nope. Can't see the chippies out there. Grassmere. We'll try Grassmere Chippy. Let's see if that's open. If not, we'll nip down to Lily's. Because I know that'll be open because that's a tourist chippy. I like Lily's, don't get me wrong, but I do think it's a little bit expensive. It's good food, it's absolutely cracking food, there's no doubt about it, but it is a touch on the expensive side. Anyway, we'll try Grassmere first, and if Grassmere's not open, we'll then get to Lily's, because that's bound to be open. So that road, going to the left and the right of me, that's Waterloo Road, because that's the Waterloo School, that's a primary school as well there. So that's a primary school just on my left hand side, so you've seen two schools as well. Two schools. There's another chippy round there, isn't there? What's it called? I can't remember. Let's see if it's open. There is a chippy round here. Can't remember what it's called though. It's around here somewhere. Might be the next turn in. Or it might not. Okay, Raffles, that's closed as well. I'm not a happy chappy. The hunt to the chip shop is not going well at all, is it? Right, we'll try Grasmere now, see if that's open. We're going to go that type of direction anyway. That's on Grasmere Road, which leads onto Central Drive. So on my right hand side is the Bloomfield pub, and obviously that's the Bloomfield Road. And just straight across on the left hand side is the our local Lidl. You know, it's not only Bank Holiday Monday, it is VE Day as well. Victory in Europe Day. 80 years. Where we beat them horrible Germans. Can you say that anymore? Or might I offend some German people? I know I've got some German subscribers as well. I know there's certainly one from Berlin. So guten Tag. That means hello. Right, we're going to nip on the Grasmere Road, see if Grasmere Chip is open. If not, I'm afraid it's going to be a tourist chipping. This is in Grasmere Road. We're just going past Revo School. This is classed as the Revo area. That's another primary school there. So you know where all the schools are now. And Grasmere Chippy's just down here on the left hand side. Been here, nice here. The food is nice. And it's closed. Why the Chip is always shut on Sunday and on Bank Holiday Mondays? Okay, Lily's it is then. There's no chippies on here, not that I'm aware of anyway. There's just restaurants. Actually, I might pop into the sea because the sea's not bad. I went into the sea the other day. Or the one next to the sea. Can't remember what that's called. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, I think most of you know, we're on Central Drive at the moment. Okay, I'm just going to go down this way and go along here. Because why not? Why not? Now, these houses down here are more on your rental market. So this is your rental market down here, this area here, so private landlords type of thing. Don't know how much they are a month, absolutely no idea. But that's your more rental market. Yeah, I think I'll just go into the sea. So it's 10 to 7 and Pete's closed by the looks of it. Yeah, there's not a lot of people around at all now. A lot of rubbish about. But I'll give the council a due. They'll be out first thing in the morning cleaning it all up, and you you won't know it's been a bank holiday weekend once they finished. Is there many people in there? There are quite a few people in there. Let's have a look at Lily's then. Oh, I'm at Lily's now. I'll just go there. That's it. Take your time, guys. Well, I'm just going to get parking here a little bit better. Oh, that's not better parking. Looks like that's 3 miles out on the curb. Right, I'm just going to nip in there. I'll turn the camera off and I'll see you in 1 second. Right, I've got jumbo sausage and chips for me, large curry sauce and a battered sausage and chips for Missy. And it came to £13.80. As I said, it is really cracking quality food there. There's no doubt about it. However, it is more expensive than I would get from a normal chippy. If I'd have gone to somewhere like Highfield or the chippies that I couldn't find open, I would have probably spent about £7-8 on that. You know, just over half. So I do find it a little bit more expensive, but it is top quality food, no doubt about it. So we're just on Princess Street now, and I'm just heading back home. That bridge we're just going under is the Progress Way, and we're at the back of Ballatine's Health Spa. Again, all the properties on my left hand side here are rental type properties. Lower end of the rental market, to be fair. I'm not being horrible or anything like that, but these are the low end of the rental markets around here. So if you do want to rent a property and your budget is pretty tight, this is the type of area which you will probably end up in. Taco Bell, and there's a football ground directly opposite us, Blackpool football ground. And now I'm just heading onto Lisbon Road. No, Central Drive. What am I on about? Not a clue. And I've got myself a large curry sauce as well. I'm not going to bother doing a food review on this because I've done food reviews on this place before. You know what I think. I think the food is spot on. It's absolutely cracking. I know most of the staff in there anyway because they're only around the corner from me. But as I've said before, I do think it's a little bit expensive. If you're on a holiday and it's a one-off and you fancy some decent quality food, you know, I would definitely recommend you go there. And the fish is to die for. They're huge and they're really good quality, yeah? Right, I'm just going to head home now, so if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And please tell me why chippies always have to shut on Sundays and bank holiday Mondays. It can't be the law, because if it's the law, the ones on the seaside would be shut as well. But all your local chippies seem to be closed. Is it the same in your area? Thanks a lot for watching and bye for now.